My girlfriend of nearly 5 years is encouraging me to try sleeping with someone else. For context, we just got done with our usual nightly business. Out of the blue she mentions that I should try sleeping with someone else, and that it's just sex. She says it's because she wants to know if she's doing a good job in the bedroom compared to other people. In addition, she was incredibly pushy about me getting out there. I had to have said no at least 30 times. This made me incredibly uncomfortable, so I expressed my concerns and mentioned how I saw it as a red flag. She, however, did not see the problem with anything she said. Some other important things to note. She says that she personally does not want to do anything like that. She also says it's not a trap question. Thoughts? It's a trap. She wants to sleep with other people. She needs you to do it so she can do it later. Good luck. Get an STD test tomorrow. If she's suggesting something like that, she's either wanting to sleep with somebody or already has and wants you to sleep with someone else to make her feel better in some sort of way. Best of luck to you, my friend. Folded hands. If she thinks it's just sex, then she's already rationalized her own cheating. This is a trap, in the sense that once you do it, she won't feel bad about cheating any longer, and might confess her own infidelity, or at the least, will be more open about her affair. This is a giant red flag, and even if she hasn't already had sex with another guy, she has an affair in the works. How a person handles a no says a lot about their character. You've already said number 30 times. Maybe it's her kink? People can be into some pretty different stuff. She's probably cheated and feels guilty. She believes the solution to that is to have you sleep with someone else to make it fair, and give her a, well, you slept with someone else so I can do the same, card for future use. Sorry man, this is a really bad sign. A. She really wants to bang some other guy. B. She has already banged some other guy. C. It's a trap. D. All of the above. None of these are good choices. Your relationship is over. I have read in another post something like this. The wife was sleeping with other men behind the husband's back and asked the husband to sleep with one of her divorced friends to make herself feel better. He said no and never doubted her then. Later, once she was caught, she confessed everything to her husband, and that is how he found out the reason for her to encourage him to sleep with her friend. I am not saying that your wife is cheating on you, but I would suggest you to watch your wife more carefully. Seems like something is messy somewhere. I wish you all the very best. Tell her you've been having an affair the whole time and you are choosing to share rent responsibilities with the more skillful of the partners. It might be a kink. Some women are into either watching their partner with someone else or just enjoy hearing about it. The way you've worded what she says sounds like she wants to hear about you with other women but has no interest in being with anyone else herself, which in my mind screams fetish, not her cheating on you. My first thought is that she has already fucked someone else or wants to fuck someone else and is making an attempt to balance the scales before it blows up. Location flag, location flag. It's just sex. Location flag, location flag. Might want to end it. It's a trap. If she pressed on with this, just break up with her. You are not going to be disrespected like that. It's totally a trap. She wants justification to sleep with other people. Whatever else she claims is not the truth. Ask any girl if they would want their boyfriend to sleep with another girl. She doesn't love you, at least not in the traditional monogamic sense. I say break up with her and find someone better. Your reaction was the correct one. If your relationship is good, why risk it for some experiment? These things can totally ruin a relationship. Oh, and if she wants to have a threesome, the same applies there. It's a trap. She wants to break up you bro. The fact is you do what you want to do with your own body. At the end of the day it's your body, you can do what you want with yourself. More than likely her motive is to do this herself in time. In the meantime she will work on you to trust what she is saying. Quite honestly, if you still want her, do what you want to do. She can't force you to do anything, and if she keeps pushing you and does not respect what you want to do with your own body, then I'd remove her from your life. If she can't respect your wishes, then I believe you should find happiness elsewhere. Either she's cheated and wants you to do it so she's morally even. Or wants one in the bank for later. That's super weird. I personally would not be comfortable with that at all. If she was trying to introduce someone else into the mix together, it would be one thing. I wouldn't really be super inclined to do that either. But straight up trying to make you sleep with another girl is so weird. My thought would be that she did or wants to sleep with someone else as well and just hasn't brought it up yet. But that's just me. I would tell her flat out no and stop bringing it up if it makes you that uncomfortable. Good luck, op. Maybe she has a kink for this type of stuff or something. IDK, but what she's doing isn't okay. You shouldn't have to say, number, 30 times, no, means, no, and she has to accept that. It's also kinda suspicious that she doesn't see a problem with what she said. It should be obvious that this is a sensible topic and not something that everyone is automatically comfortable with. Do you think your libidos are similar? I could see her suggesting this if she desires sex less frequently than you. Otherwise, I'd say it's a trap. She also says it's not a trap question. Thoughts? Yeah, it's a trap. She, however, did not see the problem with anything she said. Out of the blue she mentions that I should try sleeping with someone else, and that it's just sex she's setting up for a free pass further down the road, and she just told you how she would rationalize cheating on you. I'd talk to her, but moving forward I would be leery of her intentions and I may not even want to move forward with her depending on how that conversation goes. She's cheating. Well, let me clarify, if she sees it as just sex, then she doesn't consider sleeping around cheating. If she hasn't already, she would feel zero guilt for doing it. Sounds like a test. That is not love, sounds just sex to me in your soon maybe open relationship. Find out if she is talking to another guy. If she hasn't done it with half the local football team already, then she is planning to. This trap is her seeking a method to legitimize it, perhaps retrospectively. PSH. That's really fucked up and she's lying her ass off. Did you see that red flag go by? Went through the same, didn't go for it, became single a few months later. Major red flag. If sex isn't just sex for you, don't let yourself get bullied into it because of her. I saw a few comments saying she wants it too. They're also probably correct if she hasn't already. She wants you out there because she is already out there and doesn't want to feel guilty about it. Or wants to be. Exit, stage right. I'm thinking she has already slept with someone else or has a mind to do so in the very near future. I would do as someone else suggests and get tested for STDs ASAP. You just need to know if someone bad is going on behinds. When it comes to relationship you have to be very careful and know what you are up for. I was a living example. My past relationship was hell. My ex almost get everything I worked for all my life. I noticed something is going wrong and I feel it. I talk about it with a friends at work and she refer to this kind and loving spy lord. HACKLORD 904 on the Gmail. This was the help I had to hack into his phone and I was able to see everything he's planning and I was able to overcome his plans. The is just little able my experience when it comes to relationship. You need to know better able who you are planning to spend the rest of your life with before getting hurt at the end. Thanks. No, she's already slept with someone else and now feels guilty. She also potentially has given you an STD which she is trying to pass off as coming from someone else. Not her. The only way to do this is for you to sleep with other people. Dude, she's lying and cheating and the chances are your relationship is already over. No, I agree with most comments here. I'm convinced she has either cheated already or is planning to do so. But I have seen people so insecure that they find a way to sabotage their own relationship. Picture it. You go and have sex with someone else, and she suddenly grows convinced that, of course you couldn't be happy with only me. That's a red flag and a half. 1000% that's a trap waiting to happen guaranteed. Might wanna keep an eye on her if she starts hanging out with a friend, more often on a short notice. She's either 1. Testing you, which is toxic behavior, 2. Planning to sleep with someone, 3. Has already slept with someone and wants to make it even, or retroactively, okay, 3. She's being honest. There was a past post from a man whose wife was really pressuring him to sleep with someone else, specifically her female friend. She was not taking no for an answer. I can't remember what the aftermath of that was. The wife may have had cancer and wanted to make sure he has had someone to be with after she was gone. She did not say this though at any point. Op had to turn to Reddit to suss this out. Your case is only similar in that your partner does seem to have an ulterior motive and isn't going to admit to easily. Sounds to me like you are looking a gifted horse in the mouth. Do as she asks, but tell her if she really wants to know if she's doing a good job, she has to be there and either observe or join in. Which may be what she is after in the first place. How is what she suggested even a way to check her performance in bed? I mean, it's just you and her. Shouldn't she just ask you? Or you should get tested for STD like you, Internet Expertroll suggested, and confront her on the statistically possible event. She cheated, regretted, and wants you to have sex with other girls as a form of apology. How is what she suggested even a way to check her performance in bed? I mean, it's just you and her. Shouldn't she just ask you? Usually this is a sign she has cheated or has someone lined up, bro. No one who is in love wants their significant other testing the market. Check phone. Watch her activities, see if signs. Or trap. Prob get STD check to be safe. Husbands catching all kinds of things including herpes. Lifelong pain over others cheating. Go to cheat communities and get info. Help with signs and ways to go forward. I am sorry, best of luck. You should do it. Or she's been exploring on web and finds it easier to say you do. Really thinks it would be we should. Even if out of character for her, I would open dialogue on this and ask her straight out if that was case. Before thinking affair or such. If you were to make a list of all the suggested possibilities for why she is doing this, which reason is the most likely? Operate on the assumption that the most obvious reason is correct and take action to determine if that is the case. You can start by just asking her why she keeps bringing it up and why she seems to want this so badly. You guys need to talk about boundaries. My girlfriend and I had spoken about this early in our relationship, that both of us never want to bring in another person and that wanting that would be a deal breaker. Sounds like you need to have a similar conversation with your girlfriend about this, as this is a big red flag. You guys are 5 years in and need some clarity on this subject to make sure you're on the same page. To me, she either slept with someone else and is trying to clear her conscience in a really messed up way, or she's planning on having a green light in the future. She's looking for an excuse to cheat on you, already has and wants to trick you into justifying it, or just wants out but doesn't have the stones to do it. Danger Will Robinson. She is banging other dudes. Dude, honestly I think she's trying to trick you into letting her fuck other guys. I think that she's asking you to get out there, and after you have had sex with different women she will say I want to try it too with guys, and you can't say no because you did it too. Eventually it will prob become an open relationship, and I don't think you will be comfortable with her sleeping with other men.